So, I've just been looking underneath the dashboard. I've noticed something. I don't know, because I know there's red and white wire on the relay. You're very close to me. I do apologise about that. But if you have, there is, if I can grab it, there's a little connector there and a little male connector there. There's that one and that one. They're both red and white wires, so I assume they go into each other. I assume anyway, because then if we look at the there's a red and white wire there. So if it turns out to be this, I'm going to be absolutely overjoyed, but at the same time I'm going to be so annoyed at myself for not seeing that earlier. But let's plug it in, see if it works. You never know. Right, that is connected. Okay, ignition on. No, fuck, I thought I'd sorted it out. Balls. Balls. I thought I'd found it. Never mind. Oh, I can hear it. Oh God, I'm so excited. The thing's clicking. The relay is clicking now. Can you hear that? The relay's clicking now. It didn't do that before. Okay. So, progress. That's good. I've also wired up some of these switches, so they do actually work. Oh, there you go. Doesn't flash, but you know. So it is kind of wired up properly in some areas, but we just got to find out what's stopping it from turning over. But yeah, let's try and find, if we can, what's stopping it from turning over now, because now that relay is clicking in, it should go.
1 week later.
So my father-in-law came the other day, and he was there for about 3 minutes, and he found what the car wasn't turning over on the key. I'll show you what we did now. She works on the key now. Woo! Oh, I knew it'd be something really stupid. No. So, yep, engine earth. No engine earth. That's what was stopping it turning on the key, because everything else, and I knew it'd be something silly, so I've bought an engine earth, £7 with free postage on eBay. So if we get this fitted, the car will then turn on the key without me having to do it manually with gloves and a wire off my old wiring loom. So yeah, let's get this fitted, and the car's ready to go, ready to turn over. Okay, so that's fitted now. It is quite long actually. I don't know if that's the right place to do it, but that's the place where we found woodwork as an earthing point for the engine, so that's what we've gone with. I can always cut it down maybe a bit later on, but we've got it fitted. We'll turn it on the key, make sure everything works, and happy days if it does. There we are, easy as that. The car now turns over on the key. Wasn't that hard, was it? It was, yeah, that was a bit, it's so annoying that it was so easy, but I'm glad that it was an easy fix as well at the same time, because if it was something like horrifically wrong with the brand new wiring loom, then I'd be really miffed. But no, something as easy as that, happy days. The wind is really trying to blow the garage door shut if you can't hear that. But now, as promised, I will crack on with other bits, because I know at the end of the last video I said, oh, we'll leave the starting issue, you know, we'll get on to other bits and bobs, but that was bothering me. That was really, really bothering me. And I'm so glad that's fixed. I'm so glad that's done. So now I've got little bits and bobs to do, start tidying up and, you know, finishing. There's still a fair bit of wiring to do, sort of like in the car and stuff, but that can come later. I want to start getting stuff done, fuel lines, you know, just finish up brake lines and stuff like that, the master cylinder refurb, and yeah, get it starting and stopping. That'll be the next thing, I think. Then it's little things like seatbelt mounting points and, you know, all those really unimportant things. Who cares? Safety third, right? But yeah, I'm so happy that it turns over, and now it's the next thing of just getting it started, fuel lines, and getting everything set up, ready for it to run. So yeah, it's awesome. I'm very, very happy man now. But yeah, moving on to a couple of other little bits now for the rest of the video. So one little jump I have done already is I've done the fuel pipe from the front of the pipe that runs under the car to the pump, from the pump to the carb. So here you go, have a quick look at this. There we go, got your rubber line there, into the pump, pump away. I've used a bit of metal fuel line to go around the exhaust, and then it's rubber up to the inlet for the carb. So that's that one done. Got to do the rear. Unfortunately, haven't got enough fuel rubber to do the rear. That's all I've got left. So let's do something else. I've got the main seal kit though for the back of the gearbox. So I'm going to do that, and then that means that I don't have to take the rod change out again. So that'd be nice. Okay, so I bought a new bracket because I couldn't find my original one. I know I've seen it somewhere, but easiest way to find something is to buy a new one. So I've got a new one of them. Bought some polyurethane mounts for it as well. So they're all new, so I shouldn't have to change them for a very long time. And yeah, I've put the new seals in, so they're all ready to go. So we've just got to fit this bad boy back in, and then we can change gear nice and easy.
Tip for those who don't know it, that I kind of forgot but then just remembered. When you're doing this pin, stick the car in reverse before you knock it out, because then it points the pin down, which makes it easier to hit with a hammer. The more you know. And just like that, with some magical swear words and a big hammer, it's done. First, second, third, fourth, reverse. Ta-da! I do want the CAD quick shift one as well, because that does feel like you're staring around a bowl of soup, doesn't it? But yeah, the CAD quick shift looks quite nice. But yeah, that's that job done.
So it's the next day. I took my granddad out today because it's the last of my days off. Took him to Silverstone Museum as like a late birthday present, which was a lovely day. The weather's actually quite nice still at the minute. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm just going to give my car a quick wash, and then I get to show what my daily driver is, because I've had a few different cars over the years. This one's probably my favourite next to the Mini. But yeah, it is an i30N. There we go. One quick clean,
One nice clean car. Awesome. So I do want to do a bit on the i30N as well. A couple of mods, you know, a bit of a OEM Plus look maybe, a couple of splitters and maybe a bit of a remap or something, try and squeeze a little bit more power out of it. Although 275 is a decent amount, but you can never have too much of a good thing. So there's that. And then, yeah, obviously doing the Mini. Mini is going to be the main focus of everything at the minute. i30N will come second. But yeah, she's a smashing car. Absolutely love it to bits. Handles great, sounds great. You know, goes like the clappers. So yeah, really happy with it. Highly recommend. If you've ever thought about getting one, get one. You won't be disappointed. But yeah, maybe I'll do a couple of videos. Maybe I've always thought about doing like a Temu thing where I buy like splitters and stuff off Temu, see how well they actually fit, see if they're any good. So I might do something like that. But that's not something that I'm like focusing on really. I want to get the Mini done and running and, you know, that sort of thing. So that'll be it for this video. Next video, hopefully do a couple of little welding bits that I really want to get done. And yeah, fuel tank, finish the fuel lines, it'll start theoretically. But yeah, catch you in the next one.